Hello children, welcome back to your history class once again. So this is Munmun ma'am. From today onwards, I'll be taking your history. Okay. So today we are going to start chapter number 2, that is the spread of Christianity. Okay. So let's start. Middle Age is called the medieval period. Okay. It lasted from 5th to 15th century according to the net version. Okay. It began with the fall of the Western Roman Empire. It is also known as the period of transition, means the process of changing. Transition means the process of changing from the ancient to the modern world. It covered a span of 900 to 1000 years from the 7th century to the 16th century. But this periodization means process of dividing history into periods, okay, is not globally accepted. Okay. So, decline of the ancient Roman Empire. So, the mighty Roman Empire with which India had established important trade relations during the height of its power began to disintegrate by the end of the 5th century CE. So, India had a trade relation with this Roman Empire, and during its height of power, means when the empire was powerful and successful, but by the end of the 5th century, this empire began to break up into small fragments, okay, because of the barbarian invasion. Okay, sometimes this empire was faced a rapid attack from the Germanic tribes. Who were the Germanic tribes? The Goths, the Vandals, the Frank. Okay, they used to steal goods, invading deep inside the empire and looted them, damaged them severely. In fact, they invaded in Rome also. Okay, and did not spare it. Means the magnificent Rome. Okay, they did not even spare it also. Then these tribes slowly took over the control of the western part of the Roman Empire. Okay, so this one is one of the reason for the decline of the empire. Okay, for the downfall of the empire. And another one is the political and economic crisis. Now comes the Byzantium, birth of a new empire. So in 395 CE, the Roman Empire was divided into two parts, Eastern and Western. Okay, so the eastern part was known as Byzantium and its capital was Constantinople. Now is Istanbul. Now this Constantinople now is called Istanbul. Okay, and children, can you tell me where is Istanbul? It's in Turkey. Okay, so this empire was also attacked by the barbarians. Okay, but it withstood onslaught. Now what are onslaught? Means the destructive attack of the barbarians. Okay, so they withstood the destructive attacks of the barbarians and they also preserve great legacies. Now what are legacies? Legacies means the properties or money of the glorious Roman Empire. But the Germanic tribes lived within the borders of the Roman Empire and gradually they adopted the culture of the Romans. Okay, and they became semi-civilized. Why semi-civilized? Because still they had their own tradition and culture instilled in them. Okay, so the Western Europe ended and new government were formed. Now comes to the spread of Christianity. In 400th century or 400 CE, most of the population in Europe were non-Christians. But about 900 CE, almost all the Europeans converted themselves to Christians. Almost in every European state, it became the state religion. So, the spread of Christianity increased the power and the wealth of the church. Actually, the spread of Christianity was one of the most important developments in the early medieval period. Okay, and the churches were allowed to retain the powers over all the Christians. And the Christian monks built monasteries where they performed their religious works. they also pursued arts and learning in all kinds of subjects. Okay. Now those monasteries became centers of scholarship, art, literature, and religious studies. In every town and cities, churches were built. And you know what? The Cambridge and the Oxford universities, I hope you all know, okay, also developed from these monasteries. Okay, but the churches became very conservative. Now what does this word mean? Conservative is very traditional, means very orthodox kind of. Okay, and authoritarian means restricted. The churches restricted the people's freedom, okay, and demanded complete obedience. And after the wealth of when did this happen? When the wealth and power of the church increased. Okay, for today this much only. Next day when we will be meeting again, we will carry on with the rest of the chapter. Okay, until that time, go through the chapters. I'll give you some questions also, so try to solve all those questions. Okay, and meeting you again in our next class. Till that time, take care of yourself and thank you.